Welcome back to Himmelstein One-on-One. And as promised, I have somebody who I've wanted to have on the show for so long, and I'm so happy she's been able to be here. And this is the first of many shows, I hope. And who do I have? Christina Maria Aguilera and her mother. I welcome both of you to Himmelstein One-on-One.
Thank you.
Christina, it is so wonderful to have you on the show. I have been a fan of yours. I've watched you all over town. I've watched you perform on different shows. When did this singing all begin for you? How old were you when you started?
Oh, I was in diapers when I started singing. All my life I've loved to sing.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
When did you begin to sing around the house and you knew that this was a gift that you really did so well?
I started singing when I was a little baby. I sang all over the house, and I just love to sing.
That is fantastic, just fantastic. Now, it is great to have your mother on the show as well, because you've been such a wonderful support. What are some of the funny stories you say about Christina when she started singing around the house?
Oh, well, she used to, when she was about 3 or 4, she used to open up her bedroom window and sing to anybody who had passed by every day. Every day, I'd go just hours up there. Matter of fact, when she started singing, for the first time that she ever sang on a stage, the crowd, she was in first grade, I think about 7 years old or so, and the crowd started to applaud in the middle of the song, rather than the end, showing support. She didn't understand what the heck was going on, apparently. We weren't aware of this. She just kept going and kept singing. And at the end, she bowed and she came off stage and she goes, "Mommy, they thought that the song was over before I was finished, but I kept going. Was that okay?" So she was really, she got a lot of support from everyone who heard her, the audiences that would hear her right off the bat, actually, from starting at first grade.
Christina Maria Aguilera, it is just such a wonderful story about you. It really is. You sang in front of, at the beginning of Pirate Games. Talk about that story for a minute. You sang it at a pirate opener?
Right.
Now, I've always wanted to know this. Does the thing revigorate your voice? Do you have the... Is it very difficult to sing in that stadium?
You mean the echo?
Yes.
Oh, it's incredible. I had to use earplugs. You say one thing in the microphone and then wait a couple seconds, and then all of the what you just said in the mic comes back at you at all kind of different directions, and it confuses you.
That is unbelievable. Now, you've also sang... By the way, did you get to meet any of the baseball players when you did that?
Not at that game. But at other times I sang for benefits or parties, private parties that they had. And
Tom Barrasso's, the Penguin goalie, his daughter, they had a benefit for his daughter Ashley. And she met Orlando Merced and a few of the other sports figures.
Is that right? Now, how many pirate games have you sang for?
Well, do you mean for the Pirates or at the stadium in general?
At the actual stadium.
At the general... okay. Well, I sang for the Steelers once, and that was during Christmas time. And I sang for the Pirate home opener, and that was the second time. And I'm booked for a couple more games for the Pirates later on.
June and August 20th.
That is so marvelous.
Is that an incredible story? And let me bring on the camera as well. This is Beth Himmelstein. Beth is here also, and we're going to be talking to her in a few minutes. Is this just an incredible story, Beth?
It's extraordinary. I'm in awe of you at your age to be doing all of these things. And you obviously love it.
Oh, yes.
Which is always the best thing to happen, that you love to do it.
A great story about the Penguins. Now, we know that you have one of the top voices in the country. There's no question about that. And I know you laugh, and I know you're saying, "Greg, come on." I know how humble you are. But that's my belief and many people's belief. But you are a Penguin fan. Talk about how you love the Penguins.
Oh, I didn't know how fun hockey was until the first time that I was hired to sing the national anthem at the first Penguin game in my life. And from then on, I've been this big hockey fan of the Penguins. Oh, I can't even describe it because I'm one of the top number one fans.
Well, let me tell you something. They have a great fan, don't they?
They really do.
They have a great fan.
There was passion in that statement.
Oh, there's no question about it. I saw you on WTAE's Bundle Up. And may I say how wonderful you are at
Oh,
that
thank
program?
you.
What song did you sing again for that?
I sang I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. That was so passionate. It was just so wonderful. And I know you've given so many people so much joy. And may I also congratulate your mother. You are so supportive. You are so wonderful of her. You're so wonderful of her career. And may I say for a lot of people that it's just so wonderful. When I called this family and I asked for Christina Maria Aguilera to be on Himmelstein One-on-One, you were so just wonderful about it and so kind about it. And I'm so happy to have you on. Now, talk about Star Search.
Star Search.
PCTV, you want to know about this. I promised you, let's talk about this. You were 8 years old when you did Star Search. Talk about the audition. When did it all begin, the Star Search thing?
The audition? Well, first I sent in a cassette tape, and then that was the first audition.
Videotape.
Videotape,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And after that, you had, if you passed that audition, then you had to go to the place where they called you to another audition. And then if they picked you out of that audition, well, then you went on Star Search. Isn't that right?
Right.
Okay.
You were flown to Los Angeles, California.
Yes.
Did they put you up in nice hotels and talk about? I mean, you know,
Oh.
Did you get the limousine pick you up in the airport?
Did they again? Oh, yes. I can't remember too.
There's so many limousines in your life, darling. You can hardly remember. Oh, yeah, I understand. Yes.
But that was incredible. 8 years old, a limo, the whole thing, and the hotel was beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, so you're 8 years old. You get to the stage. Now, was there practice time to study for this?
Once. They
You're
ran through it
kidding.
one time, and if that, I was thinking, my goodness, if she didn't get it this one time, tough, you know,
Yes.
no problem.
Now, were you jittery during that rehearsal, or no?
Not really. I'm never that nervous when I'm like on stage. It's like very comfortable for me.